Hello, I'm Dan and I am teaching myself how to play the piano. And I want to apologize in advance for any extraneous background noise because there's some guys outside using a heavy saw or something like that. So we're gonna still practice, right? Because we gotta show up rain or shine, right? So to speak. If you want to get good at anything, you got to be as consistent as possible. And it's one of the reasons I'm doing this channel is because this is something I've been wanting to do for many years, learn to play the piano. And back in the day, I actually started by learning Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, and I learned like the first 2-3 minutes of that, and then I just kind of stopped. And then I've been poking around a little bit in between, but not really learning how to play, and I've had a very busy lifestyle, maxed out schedules like the past 10 years, all of that, and still, there are many other projects that I'm working on, this kind of thing, and if not now, then when am I going to start learning? So I want to try to start learning the piano, and this is a way to kind of hold myself accountable. And at the same time, if anybody wants to see the process of how I'm learning, hopefully I do learn to actually play well with time, you guys would be able to go back and watch the entire process of how I got to where I'm going, so it's all documented. And I can also use this kind of like a diary thing to go back and to see how I developed and what worked, what didn't, that kind of thing. So that's kind of like the concept behind this channel. Again, sorry for the long intro. Let's get into practice. Last time I did 3 things. I reviewed the major chords and their inversions. I started to practice the notes in the major chords, and then I did minor chords in the standard forms, but not any inversions yet. I'm not ready for that. So let's do some note nomenclature, or note, I don't know if nomenclature is the right way to call it, but let's learn what notes are in what chords. Let's just say it that way, right? And in the root form. So in major, C has C as the root, the third is E, and the fifth is G. Cool. And since I've been going in the same format always, again, if you're ever trying to develop your own practice regime or whatever, it's a good idea to be repetitive and to do things the same way kind of all the time, because then it's kind of like how we learn, by repetition. And if you don't jumble things up constantly, it's going to help you to remember what you did last time and to ingrain it. And if it's ingrained enough, then when you do have to do like a jumbled thing, like play a song and jump from a major chord to a minor chord and everything like that, it's going to be tight because you've gone through the routine so many times. It's just second nature. You don't need to practice anymore. That's kind of like my way of looking at it. That's how I've done the guitar. That's how I've done other skills. So again, C, F, and G is what we do, right? Then we do D, G, and A. Then B is the oddball kind of chord. Then we do the black keys, same thing, D, E, A, right, of the flats, and then the F and the B, right? The F sharp and the B flat, right? So that's kind of like how I've been approaching it, and that's kind of, let's do the same thing for the name calling of the notes and the chords. So C has the root note, E is the third, and G is the fifth. Now let's go to F. F has F as the root. The third is A. And the fifth in the F major chord is C. So again, C, E, G for C. For F, F, A, C. Almost spells face, right? F, A, C. Then the next chord in our sequence would be G. G, B, D. And I kind of already know G by heart. I know G, B, D by heart. Next chord is D. D, F sharp and A. For E, E, G sharp, and B. And why am I calling this sharp and not flat? Right, all the time I've been practicing calling this flat. Well, when I'm practicing and calling these flat, those are the names I would be calling the key. Like if I play like, I would say, oh, I'm playing A flat major, because usually when we play in these keys in actual music, we wouldn't say the song's in G sharp major. I mean, at least for the most part, when I've done from sheet music and stuff, and the chords were laid out, whatever, the key signature was written as A flat major as opposed to G sharp major. You could do it G sharp, but A flat is more common. I believe the flats have less accidentals in them, less sharps, less flats, whatever. So anyway, but in this context, if I'm playing an E major chord, I want to be thinking in the context of the key of E, right? So key of E, and this comes from the circle of fifths, which is something that I need to review and practice with time. But for right now, I just have in the back of my mind, okay, the key of E major has sharps. So when I play this black note, it's gonna be the sharp, the sharp and not the flat of that name of that note. So this is, so again, for D, E, and A. So D, F sharp, A, because D has a sharp in the key of D is sharps too. Right, E, G sharp, B. And then for the key of A, C sharp, E. And then for key of B, B major, B, the third is D sharp, and the fifth is F sharp. B, C sharp, F sharp. All right, let's review those again. C, E, G, F, A, C, and I'm kind of doing this without looking at the keyboard right now. G, B, D, okay. D, F sharp, A, E, G sharp, B, A, C sharp, E, B, D sharp, F sharp. All right, not bad. And let's go to these flat keys. We're gonna do it from the perspective of the flat keys. So this would be like D flat major. So we have D flat, F, A flat, E flat major chord, E flat, G, B flat, A flat, C, E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat, B flat, D, right? B flat, D, F. Going through the entire sequence one more time, a little quicker. C, E, G, F, A, C, G, B, D, D, F sharp, A, E, G sharp, B, A, C sharp, E, B, D sharp, F sharp, D flat, F, A flat, E flat, G, B flat, A flat, C, E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat, and B flat, D, F. So those are the notes in the standard forms of the major chords. Let's practice all the chords. Let's go through it quickly. C, F, G, D, E, A, B, D flat, E flat, A flat, G flat, and B flat. First inversion, C, F, G, D, E, A, B, D flat, E flat, A flat, G flat, B flat. There we go. All right, cool. Second inversions, C, F, G, D, E, A, B, D flat, E flat, A flat, G flat, and B flat. All right, so let's start practicing the minor chords again in their standard form. So C minor. We said we take the third and make it flat from the major chord. F flat. G flat. What am I saying? Not flat, sorry. Minor. I'm thinking of the flat because of the third is flat. But okay, so C minor, F minor, G minor, D minor, E minor, A minor, B minor. Okay, so we're gonna go D flat minor, E flat minor, A flat minor, my noodle is baking a little here. G flat minor, nice, and B flat minor. Again, through one more time, and we'll call it a day. C minor, F minor, G minor, D minor, E minor, A minor, B minor. Okay, D flat minor, E flat minor, A flat minor. So E flat minor is not like D and A. It has three blacks, so A flat minor, G flat minor, and B flat minor. Standard forms of the minor chords. Maybe next time I'll dabble a little bit into the inversions. All right, so take it easy.